Don't wanna be all by myself.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing? I don't even give a shit how you no idea. How are you, Kevin?
I'm great,
Alright, back
Michael.
to me.
How are
So I'm
you?
doing great, thanks for asking. No, are you doing well today? You look great.
Yeah, thanks, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's good. It's good. I think today's an exciting episode. We have a friend of yours joining us that I know nothing about, which I find very exciting. I got to talk to him a little bit backstage before we went live, and then he left. I hope I didn't offend him. It wouldn't be the first time, nor the last time that I've offended somebody. He seems a little thin-skinned.
He just told me that he's out because you were a little too gruff with him.
Well, he's Canadian, so I got nothing to say about that. The only Canadian that I think I really like is it's not Mark O'Toole. Oh, it's Kelly Vaughn. That's right. Yeah, she's the one that I love very, very much.
I like Kelly Vaughn. We should have her on the podcast.
Yeah, I think we should charge these people to be on the podcast. We got to start bringing some money in, and that's one of the ways that we can, not for us, but for charity, because we want all the money from our efforts to go to charity, charity, charity.
Hey, I got something that I'd like to share. Brand new this week. We got a new sponsor, Snapple Iced Tea, the best iced tea in the world. I want to thank them for giving us an entire palette of iced teas, all kind of different flavors. Acai berry. They got the cran apple iced tea. They got the peach. They got the strawberry. The new banana pudding iced tea is right up your alley. You're gonna love that.
I got
And what?
it's very nuanced. I know what the joke is. I get it. I got it. I got it.
What joke? There was no joke there.
Banana pudding. You don't think that I understood where that came from? Come on now. I know what you're doing.
Shit! I gotta get up earlier to get one over on you.
Dude, no, I'm onto it. Remember, it's always chocolate pudding for me. Where's the banner that says Kevin's being Kevin?
This one?
No, that says Kevin's being a bit of a dick. Kevin's being Kevin. That's what I want.
Yeah,
How do I
I'm
create?
gonna make one right now. You keep talking to our 3 listeners.
It was good to see you last night. We got to go to a party. The Portnoy's had had a gathering, let's just say, small, and it was a lot of fun. And we went over there and ate entirely too much food. It was good to see Max. Max was the premier swimmer in the pool. Yeah, Kevin is being Kevin. I like that. Why are you yelling? Um, saw a lot of good friends there, good people in Las Vegas. It was relatively hot as it started. You were vying for shade until the sun went down, which I find. Is it hard being bald like that?
No, it's hard being a ginger.
You're,
It's not the bald, the bald I can put a hat on and I'm fine. But as a fair-skinned vampire, it is hard to be in direct sunlight and I blister and I burn. Something that you olive-skinned people just have no clue
yeah.
what I'm talking about. So I am constantly looking for the shade. And that's the reason why I'm hanging out with you, because of all the fucking shade that you throw.
I throw a lot of shade. What does that mean exactly?
I don't know.
Anyway, so Murray checked in with us.
Hi, Look, ladies and gentlemen, we got
There he is.
Murray Sawchek back on the program. He's been the one consistent guest we've had on every episode. Does he know that we're talking about him?
Shut up, Kevin. I want to do a magic trick. He doesn't know. Hey, you guys are a bunch of bricks. He doesn't know, and I don't think we should tell him. And I think that words should just organically waft his way, if you will. He will be wafting, and he'll find out, and he'll be wafted after he's been wafting.
Did you have a good time at the party last night?
I did. It was a nice time. I didn't want to sing though. Dude, how about Joe? Is it Bonanno? Bonanno, right? Joe Bonanno, the guitar player singer. He's been on the market. Whew, he's killer, man.
Amazing, right?
Dude.
Just mind blowing. His voice is so gorgeous.
It's and I told Clint Holmes, I said, Clint, there's a duet option for you guys here in the future. I could feel it. I think the two of them should do a song together. They both have there's
Islands in the Stream.
Oh, Who Wore the Dress?
Perfect for the two of them.
Great song.
Do you know that Barry Gibb wrote that?
What?
Do you know Barry Gibb wrote Islands in the Stream?
I did not know that.
It was recorded by the Bee Gees. It's on one of their live records. I don't know if it was on one of the
Dolly Parton, actually.
Barry Gibb wrote it.
Oh, that's interesting. Nonsensical trivia. Thank you,
I'm
Kevin.
here. I'm here for bullshit trivia today. That's
Yeah.
we should have a Kevin's Corner bullshit trivia with Kevin.
Make a new banner. So this is exciting show. So we've talked about the original premise of the show. Part of the premise was that we were going to, Mr. Bob Ross was an inspiration. We found that Kevin and I both have a love for this man, and what he did and what he contributed. Hold on, I can't. It's the other way, huh? And so one of the ideas was we were going to paint on the show, and the original idea for the show was we were going to be in a studio somewhere and film us painting, because Kevin's actually a really great painter. I paint for fun. You're modest about it, man, but the stuff that you showed me at your house that night is far superior to the stuff I did. I'm more of an abstract guy.
Let's just be real. The Mona Lisa painting is a print. It's not. I didn't do that.
Well, the point is you're extremely talented, not just producing music and managing artists and performing and arranging and that side. You're a painter as well, which is oh, that's funny. That just cracks me up. I hope our viewers enjoy that, because I sure do. It's just fantastic.
I'm so happy.
So it was the idea that we were going to share our paintings with the world, but then we came up with another idea, and that was never to ever paint. We were just going to talk about painting, but never paint. And then it came to us after 13 weeks. We had Kelly on last week, right? Kelly Clinton. I think she's the one who suggested we paint. She kind of painted us into a corner. Yes, pun intended. Oh, Elizabeth. Okay, bye. Phone call. Have fun.
Right. That's so nice of Elizabeth. Thanks for joining for 3 minutes, Elizabeth.
What a bitch.
What the fuck?
Sorry, Elizabeth. I'm going to see her in this next month, and she's going to kick my ass for that comment.
Where are you going to see her next month? What is she doing?
She's going to perform with Reckless in Vegas.
What's Reckless in Vegas?
So you're starting the Docksiders. Let's just stroke each other for a minute. Oh, that's me. That's not the Docksiders. Look at my
wife. Reckless in Vegas.
On. Yeah, they're so beautiful. Yeah. So anyway, squirrel. Go back.
Right.
You're like, oh yeah, nice. Docksiders premiering debut first show. You saw the room. You went to the room today. The sound's in, the stage is in, the lighting's in. June 7th. When does 1933? What's the name of it? 23.
1923. Yeah.
When does 1923 officially open?
The day we play there, June 7th.
Oh, that's the open. This is the first event.
Oh,
there.
It's all happening. It's all going. We're all going down on 1923 on opening night.
Does your wife know that?
Yeah, of course she knows. We're all streaking that night.
It's a peculiar name for a woman. 1923.
Is it? It's a prohibition bar.
You just said you're going down on 1923.
We're all going streaking on 1923. We're all going there.
They're all doing it. Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's doing it.
Yeah. So anyway, back to the story. 1923 Docksiders debut. Reckless in Vegas, June 22nd with Elizabeth Diaga. And
who else was sitting in with you that night?
Tony Arias. He's hilarious.
He's funny. He's a funny guy, that Tony Arias.
He's a great singer. Who's sitting in with you, Kevin?
Well, Michael, we can't afford the big dollars like Reckless in Vegas does. So
don't be a shellfish. Share the stage. It can't just be all about you.
We can't. We'd have no budget to bring in big superstars like you do.
I don't either. I just lose money. Do it. So my new motto in business is buy high and sell low, and it's working great. It's just I'm watching the savings account
sounds like my crypto play.
Yeah, I don't do crypto. My dad did Nvidia though. That's rocking. That's like almost $1,200. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, blah blah blah. Back to the thing. So the premise was about painting. So after 13 weeks, we've got. What about Reckless in Vegas, Patrick? Man, this is a competition now. Wow.
What the fuck, dude?
At least he said something nice. You're not putting. Hi, Kathy. You're not putting mine up, are you? You're just putting yours up.
Did I just put yours up?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Here, hold on. Let me put yours up.
Michael's
right there it is.
I knew it was coming.
I put it up for you.
So we painted, man. Right? We painted.
Ladies and gentlemen, we painted. Today is going in the latter part of the podcast. We will show you our paintings. Let's talk about what we did before we get into the guests. So what we decided to do last week is we were going to find out what our spirit animal was, and Michael and I took an 8-question quiz. We answered these questions, and the computer gave us the information that our spirit animal was this based upon what answers. Michael is going to put up in our chat window where you too can take that spirit animal question. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot there, but we'd like to know. So put in the comments what your spirit animal is. And we decided we were going to paint. This is what we also decided at the end of the podcast. How are we doing this again? We are auctioning off our paintings for charity. So how are we doing this again? What is the method that you figured out, Howard? This is Michael's plan.
All right. So you wanted me to post this in the thread and answer questions and listen to you. I mean, how multitasking do you think I am? Wow. See, this podcast would not move without me.
Wow.
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy, huh?
Stevie Dunham, you two must be bored. Stevie, I'm only bored when this guy's fucking flapping his lips.
Oh, this guy's bored. What's he do? Do YouTube videos of him singing doo-wop for crying out? He's actually really good.
Oh, he's great. What are you talking about? Giving him shit.
I was trying to bust his chops, but
listen, Stevie comes from old school Vegas. You keep talking about him, he's going to come and put a couple in you, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's all talk. Hold on, this is on.
Stevie, I'm hearing a challenge here, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. So I just put the spirit animal link on one of the threads right there, so people can check their spirit animal. Now continue. What was the question?
Nice. So the question is, how are we auctioning these off for charity? The money is going to go to St. Jude's Ranch for Children that provides a safe space for children that are living on the street or that have been trafficked, and it gives them a place to live and to recover and to get back on their feet. It's an incredible charity that I've been introduced to since moving here in Las Vegas, and it's very timely for many, many reasons. And listen, no money, kids charities should have all the money in the world. So this one is near and dear to all of us. So that's where the money's going to go. And how are we holding an auction?
Do you have the graphic for St. Jude's Ranch for Children that I sent you?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Pop it up, Mr.
I'm hosting a podcast. Do you want me to go get a freaking graphic?
You asked me to send you the graphic about St. Jude's
Ranch for Children. Do you have the graphic?
Wow. Pop it up. You didn't load it up. Oh my God. You're so fired, dude.
You sent me a PDF.
Well, that's what it is. It's a graphic on it. Open it up and look at it. That's what it is.
God. Hold on. Let me put this document in the chat so you can read it. They're really super helpful.
Too late. You were already
talking. We need a picture.
Forget it. Listen, you were already talking about it. That's when you would have put the graphic up. That's professional. But what you did is you had me go get the graphic, send it to you, and then you never.
Thanks for tuning into A Little Lavender. I'm Kevin Suker and your host for the rest of the podcast, because that guy. Oh, I'm sorry. There you are.
Just rude, man. Just rude. Like my Stardust shirt.
What happened? Why? Wait, hold on. There we go.
Do you like the Stardust shirt?
That is a vintage Vegas thing. It's good. Hey, listen, we're way over time. We got to get to our guests. No. 14 and 25 minutes. We're like 4 minutes over because we got off on a tangent.
That's okay. Make him wait. He's from Canada. He's fine. They know how to wait.
They're still waiting for toilet paper in Canada.
Nobody blows up DMVs in Canada.
That's right. And listen, horse, you're lucky if you're a Canadian Mountie. You get to ride a fucking horse all goddamn day.
Is our guest a Mountie? He's been mounted, but is he a Mountie? That's the question.
I don't think he's a Mountie. He does a lot of mounting. But that's a great transition. I'm going to show a couple pictures. I'm going to show a couple pictures of Stewie. I know you. Wait, that's not him. Hold on.
I know you got ADD, but listen, ADHD, whatever it is. But here's the thing. Finish the whole thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to show at the end of after we're done with our guests, we're going to show the paintings that Kevin and I both created independently of our totem animals. And then we're going to auction them off. And the idea here would be that if anybody sees it that's on the podcast, we're going to give 48 hours for the highest bidder. It'll be like a silent auction. All you have to do is direct message either Kevin or direct message me and whoever, and also mention whose painting you would like to purchase,
right? And we need an amount that you're willing to pay. I think we start the opening bids are $100.
$100 each. Signed.
You just put in, it's signed. You put in what you're willing to donate. You will then go, once we notify you that you are the winning person of the bid, you will go make a donation directly to St. Jude's Ranch for Children. You will then tell us you did so by sending us a screenshot of that you did it. We will then get your address and we will ship the painting on us to you for you to do with what you will. You can put it up, you can light it on fire, you can paint over it, start over again, whatever you want to do. Does that sound good?
Okay.
All right. We're bringing our guy on. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Ottawa, Canada. That's the capital of Canada. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I thought it was Montreal.
It's the freaking capital. Here's my friend Stu Watkins. I met Stu very, very long ago, but not as long as this pictures. This is when Stu was 9. Stu lived in Canada still at the same time. I kind of met Stu when he was in this mode. Here is playing bass guitar with the legendary bass guitarist Stuart Watkins. Oh, wait, I'm kidding. That's Stu playing with the legendary bass guitarist, Mr. Nathan East. Not only did Stu play with Nathan East, but he played with the Queen of soul. There he is with Aretha Franklin. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And if he wasn't handsome enough, just wait till you see him now. He's burnt like a freaking lobster. He's been spending so much time in the Ottawa sun. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Stuart Watkins, livestock breeder, body waxer, slaughterhouse worker, proctologist, porta potty cleaner, fecal transplant donor, roadkill remover, crime scene cleaner, septic tank repairman, hotel maid, hazmat driver, embalmer, and crab fisherman, Stuart Watkins.
Wow.
Hey, fellas.
Dude, you got a great resume, brother.
Right? Well, you got to stay alive up here.
What's that?
It's a hard business staying alive,
Yeah. Where do you get time to tan like that? You okay?
Mostly the fridge around midnight.
Blood pressure okay?
Is it the salt?
Yeah, cocktails. The Canadian, all that Canadian sun.
He's got 300-watt halogen bulbs in his refrigerator, so every time he goes in there,
it could be the fact that the lighting in the room is just making you look red too. So you might be
flash Stu's 7-year-old or 9-year-old picture one more time.
You want Stewie's picture?
Yeah, but look at that. There. What a cute kid! Yeah. Look at this kid, everybody. Oh, he's cute, right?
What a striking young man right there.
Yeah. What? I just got to ask you. What happened?
That's a great question.
Wow. The transformation.
Playing the bass, man.
Playing the bass.
Playing the bass.
I got to tell you a story. On how I met this man. So we were playing a show in Montreux, Switzerland. That's in Switzerland. For those of you that are geographically challenged.
It's geometry, bro.
And this guy, my client and I were flying to play a show with David Foster. And this guy was playing in a group at the time that was also playing the show with David Foster. But Nathan East, the gentleman that I showed you earlier, the picture of the two of them playing basses, it was like a Spinal Tap moment. They were all playing basses together in one song. It was great.
More bass.
Listen, Stu was hired to fill in David Foster's band with legendary performers. And this guy... It was my first meeting of him, and I just remember hearing, because we were there for a sound check the day earlier, and I remember the talk about this guy's not a regular guy. He's like a fill-in guy, and you could never tell. He sat in with the best of the best, and listen, he sure won major points with me that day.
When did you start playing bass?
Usual, you start skipping gym class. What's the fastest way to meeting girls? It certainly wasn't.
Definitely not bass.
No, man.
No, shit, no. That's the fastest way to getting arrested.
Well, it's like chicks like Rush, don't they? When they're 13?
Yeah, no.
No. So
boys like Rush.
Slogging your gear through suburban winter wastelands to play YYZ or whatever we were doing. It was about 13.
You've been playing since you were a young kid, and I've always found I've always had problems with drummers as a lead vocalist or frontman. Bass players have always impressed me. 9 times out of 10, Because bass, it's very modest, right? There's a lot of humility, but so important. It's the glue that marries the kick, the drums to the rest of the music. And
Honestly, I'm gonna be controversial right now, but the bass is the groove of the whole song. I could say a lot about drummers, but you know the bass line is what makes the song
well, a
move.
good bass player can make a fair drummer play better. But this could say the same thing about a bass player. But my hat is off to you, Stuart, for that particular instrument. So, did you get a lot of girls playing bass?
Not really.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
He's been with his wife and his wife alone. That's it. Yeah, it's been
first one you got.
one and done.
What?
Are you okay? Does it? You want to talk about it?
Everybody can use one ex-wife. That's all I'm saying. That's my musical tip of the decade.
So you appreciate your current one.
Hey, everybody that has an ex-wife, raise your hand.
Wow, look at us. We're real winners, gentlemen.
We really know how to solidify relationships.
You know who else has a lot of ex-wives? More than, hold on, wait, let me turn him. He's got to be turned right. Gentlemen, I'll tell you all about ex-wives. My name's Murray Sawchuck, and I make them disappear faster than I get them. So anyway, moving along. You don't know who Murray Sawchuck is, Stu, but you'll meet him. So,
all right.
Hi, Annabella.
Hi,
how
Anna.
are you, my dear? Thanks for joining our podcast today. I like how she says hello to me. That means a lot to me. And
how long
please
have you been married, Stu?
To which one?
To the current wife. We're going to talk.
Zero years.
Oh, you're not married?
No, I asked her, but she, much younger, wanted to have children. So, we invested in real estate instead of
partners.
Yeah, something like that.
Is there domestic? Is there
we call it common law.
Common law, yeah, that's California. Here.
No, common law wise,
And we got to be real. I love my buddy Stu to the moon and back, but she's too good for him.
I believe that. I've only talked
way. All three of us have women that are way out of our leagues.
Hey, you're right. Yeah,
we do.
This is the way. It's the only chance that you're not going to eat cat food in your 60s.
What?
I was actually looking forward to that point in my life.
You were like dry.
I was.
Wet?
No, fresh pet killer. It's good. It's good to pinch. Yeah, fresh. You got fresh pet.
Look long term. We were sat in it. It was a balmy minus 10 degrees in April, and we were sat in the hot tub drinking some wine. And I said, I'm going to be 60 in 12 years, and she just about shit herself.
In the pool.
That
makes for a horrible cleanup. Aaron's done that before.
He knows how to do it, though. He knows how to do it because of his resume. You read that he knows how to do porta potties and sanitation and all that.
Crime scene cleaner.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Well, most women can use one police report. So she was not pleased, and she made a huge miscalculation.
When she shit the hot tub, or about your age?
A little bit, yeah, about the age. I mean, the shitting is just part of the, a routine reaction to my idiot moves.
And talk about the chromosomal difference in your house, the ratio of women to men. Stuart, why don't you let us know how many women are in your home?
They're all women, even the cat. I think all those frequencies in my nether regions over the years, I stood too close. I think in-ears in those packs, something happened. I don't know what it was.
No.
You have 4 girls in the house.
4. Well, yeah. One's off finally. I put one through school playing whole notes, and I've got 2 more liberal arts degrees to pay for, so that should be fun.
What a great gig that whole note gig was, right? Was that?
Oh,
we're not going to go there. Let's not go there.
No, think about it. I realized early on, if I'm not going to get the chicks playing whole notes, and I realized playing whole notes is the only way to get the gigs. It's a question of economy. Highest paid guy on the gig for years. I could do it sober. I could do it the other thing, and it's just one note after another.
For everybody that doesn't know what he's talking about, I like to call them long bombs. These guys that are so busy, they don't get it. You want to pay the bills, play whole notes, right? There's 4 counts.
I couldn't, I honestly, I taught at my local university for a couple of years, and that was the hardest thing to teach kids. Is that like just play everything at 20 BPM. Do everything that you're doing. It sounds great, but do it at 20 BPM, and they fall apart like it was a beautiful thing to watch, and it's really hard. But once you put the ears in, you get the click going, then you can just kind of tune out, go somewhere far, far away.
Sounds like a meditation. Are you
Sounds
still
like a Docksider gig?
It's
Are you still playing, Stu?
We do a Christmas song with the kids every year, and I try and cobble together.
It is
pro.
Listen, Aaron and I look forward to the text message that you send with your family's Christmas song every single year. It is amazing, and he gets the entire family to do something on the song. That's and I don't think you can ever run out of songs.
What's it like being in a girl band?
It's good one.
That was a good one, Michael.
We just introduced the girls to Hanson, and I had to bite our lips and just introduce them. And that the first MMMBop video. It's when you push your kids around in the grocery store, and they see something a little off, and they've seen it, and everybody knows something's wrong, and they're about to say something unpopular, and so you turn down the cookie aisle. Well, that's exactly what happened watching the Hanson video, because they're not really exposed to a whole lot, so they just watched the Hanson video, and they said, "Those girls are amazing, Dad. They're amazing. They've got such beautiful voices."
Have you heard them lately? They're incredible.
Oh,
they were good back then.
They were, but they really have. I mean, they're impressive. It's a great act.
What are your thoughts on? I don't even know, because I haven't looked at the liner notes.
I support you wearing a dress, 100%. Yeah,
I would do it if they called tomorrow. I would be playing dotted hole or dotted half note. All day long.
Back to the math, huh? Great, thanks.
Just $1,500 a week and $20 per diem for my Tito's. You know what I mean?
But they don't allow the pushing
like
of
old days.
You can't push the kids. I want to go back to that. So it sounds like you're a perpetrator of violence with the kids. So you push them down in the store. Let's get a little further into that. We're taping this, so we just want to get you on record. Push them down, like.
No, I usually get them to hold on to the cart, so that if there's any they mouth off, then I just rake them along the bean aisle.
Rake them
abruptly.
Write that down. Wow, This is good parenting. I like this. This is how you got them to through school and everything. It's good, Stu. It's really good. Yeah,
I'm a 70s Italian dad. That's how I like to. We
got to introduce you to Stevie Dunham.
Okay.
Hey, he'd tell you a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, take it easy.
Listen, with girls, it's all bets are off. I've got a baseball bat in the car. I've got one right in the front door. If the RCMP is listening, it's a half joke.
Yeah, he's joking, ladies and gentlemen. He's totally joking. And I took him down that terrible hole.
I'm joking.
He's joking. It's not for real, government. Don't listen in, government.
So you guys played together. What's your history together? Because I know nothing.
We met in Switzerland. On that gig, I don't know how I managed to get the call or pull it off. It happened, and then he came on a gig that I was on. What were you doing?
You guys don't even remember. You're like, we met in a train station. It was
literally like that.
It was like more than a decade ago, right? Yeah, I did every job. I was a tour manager and the front of house sound engineer, and then I wound up being the United States manager for a little bit of time, and then got fucked over on that whole deal. Typical music business stuff. And we worked with the sleepiest band in the world. And it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. Stu and I connected, and he was my road buddy, right? We got to travel the world together. And what was that?
What act? With who?
It was called a Hanson.
You both wore dresses just to fit in. No, seriously, is it not a noteworthy name that you want to share with our audience and me? Wow, you guys are just full. This is a podcast. It's
I,
best to speak.
on my way up here, my common law wife looked at me and said, "The internet is forever."
It's true, right?
Wise woman. Yeah.
It's true. She's a wise woman.
So that scared you. You're a little gun shy right now. Look at if you watch our previous episodes, we're both a couple of idiots. We say whatever comes to mind. So
honestly, the band was the Canadian Tenors. They became the Tenors.
Yeah.
And, they had, we had some good times. We got to, by osmosis, I got to play, do really awesome gigs with Kev. I came down and visited you a bunch of times in Milwaukee, which is like probably one of the great cities. We had such a good time. And I've been trying to get on a Vegas gig, even though I can't, excise myself from this new life to play bass again in Vegas, but it doesn't look
so
right.
Important to know, and these are for future musicians and artists that are out in the world that are finding our podcast because they have nothing else to fucking do with their life. But Stu made the incredible transition to world touring musician to real estate mogul. And when I mean mogul, Stu and Christy own Canada, like from coast to coast. These guys have killed it. They have, this is a major, massive, something I should have paid attention to many years ago when Stu said, you know what? This music stuff's for the birds.
It's honestly, getting out of the music business is like the hardest thing in the world. And I got a call. I was doing my real estate courses a million years ago, it seems like now. And I get this call. I don't want to name drop, but Kevin's already done some of that. But anyway, I get this call. Hey, listen, Diana Ross is coming to town. We heard you play with Aretha, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to sit in and do a couple of dates or whatever? And had the MD called.
With who was it with?
Diana Ross. You've heard of her?
Who else
She's
played?
a Canadian. She's a Canadian. She's from Nova Scotia.
Good. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's not catching the banner, so just move along. Go ahead, Stu.
So anyway, the MD called me and asked me for an audition tape and all this. And I said, no, man, I'm not into it because I'm in the middle of my real estate courses. And he's like, cool. And he called me back an hour later and he's like, are you out of your mind? I said, well, listen, man, you got to put it down. And otherwise it'll never stop. And it never stops. Like years later, the phone will ring because you do one thing, you maybe do it reasonably well, and the phone never stops ringing. And it's, do you want to move laterally or do you want to do something else? Anyway, he said to me at the end of that phone conversation, he's like, good for you. You're out. You know how hard it is to get out of this business. Once you've achieved your 14-year-old dreams, you're on the road, you get a roadie, you get endorsements, you're on private jets and blah, blah, whatever it is. And you manage to get out, it's a hard thing to do.
It's like dealing drugs and partnering with the cartel or the mafia. You can't get out. The difference is there's a lot more money in the dealing the drugs part. There's no money in this, although you know how to play whole notes, so you probably made more than most.
Ask Stu, hey, Michael, let's pretend I'm not here, but ask Stu how many times I've asked him to play in the Docksiders.
Okay, Kevin's not here. So, Stu, let me ask you something. All your life experience, he's never asked you?
I've yet to receive an invitation.
Well, that's because you're going to turn him down because you're in real estate now because you got out. He doesn't want to ruin your life.
Well,
he's turned me down a dozen times.
I've been so close, and then you have the problem is like blood alcohol level gets to a certain point, and then his time zone's different. He calls me at the wrong times. Like if you just call in the middle of the night, you'll get me at breakfast. You know what I mean? Or however. Then I can answer you reasonably well. But I would love to get back at it. But my wife, like Christy, she homeschools the kids. We're a homeschooling family now. If you believe that. I can't work. And so she parked her license and her real estate license, and it's just me out here, whatever. So it's like, do you want? Yeah, cook on a hot plate in a basement apartment. And I was like, basement apartment sounds pretty fucking good some days.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Okay, go for it. What has been the best moment of your musical career, and then what has been the best moment of your professional real estate career? Go.
Oh, best moment of my music career.
He's such a great guy.
I like him a lot. You said I would like him, and it's that is a hard transition to go from your love of music for playing your whole life and then get into something, and it's hard to make ends meet. And there are a lot of opportunities to make.
Amazing, right?
Yeah,
He really did it. Like he was touring the world, playing with the biggest names on the planet, as you guys saw. And he just said at one point, I think I'm done. And I remember hearing him. We'd have conversations, and he really committed. He started studying for his real estate stuff. His wife, or his common law wife, was killing it. They formed an alliance, kind of like in Star Wars, and they decided to take over the freaking Ottawa Galaxy. And I could not be happier for them. They are the best people. I miss them dearly. We spent a lot of time hanging out. And
Mr. Stuart Watkins segment was sponsored by Generosity. Find this in your local stores. For every bottle sold, 10 cents goes to local charity. This was breast cancer awareness.
This freaking tea.
Homefront. He was joking about the Snapple tea. He didn't get.
No, I wasn't. I got a whole pallet of Snapple. They sponsored Kevin Suker.
Kevin has a case of this at my house. Yeah, you bought it at Costco. You're full of shit. Knock it off. Let's move on to the painting.
It's time.
Does anybody want to see the paintings that we did? Anybody?
Put a comment down if you're watching right now. If you want to see a painting, if we don't see any comments, we're not showing any freaking paintings. Type in "show us the painting." Someone type it. We're monitoring the comments right now. Okay, I guess there's no paintings that we're going to show. Someone say it.
Just because you comment doesn't make you obligated to donate for this. We hope that
someone say, "I want to see the paintings."
Wow, are we online? Is this thing on? Is this working?
Aaron Suker just said, "Show us the paintings."
Where is it? No,
it's in the comment list right here.
I don't see it. You're not showing it across the screen. Where do I look?
Aaron Suker said, "Show us the paintings."
She's your wife. It doesn't count.
Before we go, if you like painting one, make sure you say, "We would like." I would like to bid a starting bid of $100. Anybody. Nobody's going to know what the bidding is. So whoever bids the most gets the painting. If you don't bid, I'm keeping my painting. Michael is keeping his painting.
That's a good point. If everybody just bids 100 and nobody goes higher, then everyone's going to tie, and then there's not a winner. It's going to be you got to go 101, 102. You got to do that. If you don't move the meter, then everyone's going to tie at 100, and no money will go to charity. And nobody will receive the painting. So
I see your canvas right there. Why don't you debut your spirit animal? First of all, tell us what your spirit animal was before you show it.
So funny thing is I was walking in the park, and Jolie, my wife, is like, "What do you think my spirit animal is?" Like, "Oh, you're a turtle, baby." And I told her why she was a turtle. She did the test later on that afternoon, and she is in fact a turtle. Mine was surprising to me. I'm a wolf. Yeah. And so I did a little bit of research on the wolf and a lot of the things. But the thing is that I'm not, that's inappropriate right this moment. It's not.
That's the wolf.
He's not the wolf. The wolf was in Pulp Fiction. So I did my best. I'm an abstract painter. I did my best on this. I'm not apologizing for it. It was fun because what it did, painting for any amateurs out there, my little 6-year-old painted this. I was in the garage where my paint setup is, and I had so much fun painting this painting. Are you ready for it? You guys ready? Really, your wife is the only one that said, "Show the paintings." Wow.
Well, this is Dorothy said, "I want to see your painting, Michael, but I can't bid. Sorry, Dottie."
Don't have to bid.
That's okay, Dottie. Look at that painting, everybody.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So it's got.
Look at that. It's Timmy the slow wolf.
It's Timmy the slow wolf. He's a little slow, but he's sweet. He's a little mischievous. It is a signed version right here that's signed, and it also has, if you can see on here, let's see what I can do.
This is where you killed me. You went in on these really cool details that I didn't.
Well, so I put details on it that say it says the instinct of the wolf, right? You've got the awareness, the appetite for freedom, which I think a lot of us have. Intelligence, that one's questionable for me. A social connection. I am an extrovert and I do enjoy social connection. So this is my wolf. The starting bid for this is $100. And if that's the best we get, then nobody gets it. Somebody has to go a little beyond 100 to win it. But what if everybody ties at 101, Kevin? We didn't think this out very well.
We didn't think it out. We're just going to have to pick a winner, right? Like, is that we'll have to randomize the winner, I guess.
How about you know what? If it's a tie, the first person in the chain of the first person to do that bid is the one that will be awarded it. We'll look at the time signature on the direct messaging in Kevin's inbox and in my inbox on
Guys,
Facebook.
just to be clear, you're making a donation to St. Jude's Ranch for Children in Nevada. This is going to help children. It's a very beautiful cause. $100 is $100. I know it's expensive, but look at that. You could have a Shapiro original Timmy the Slow Wolf.
Timmy the Slow Wolf, and the thing too is I did put I put a donation link into the thread. So if you don't want to buy the painting, you can do a direct donation of $5. The little $5 donations.
What are you saying? If they hate the painting, they don't have to take it. They can just donate whatever they want.
No, just now, if they don't even want to bid on the painting, they can actually make a direct donation. When we select a winner, so today's Tuesday, so by Thursday at 5 o'clock, we will notify who the people that won the painting, and we will provide a link for them to directly donate to St. Jude's Ranch for Children out in Boulder City, and then they will show us their screenshot or a photo of their donation, and then we will ship the painting, or Kevin will deliver the painting with a case of Snapple, because that's the new sponsor we have.
Yeah, every penny we donate to Snapple goes right to Snapple.
Look at Timmy the Slow Wolf. He's so cute. Come on, everybody.
He's great.
He's cute.
That's a great painting, guys.
Okay, let's see what you got, buddy. So what was your totem?
My totem animal, and I'm trying to find the freaking the description. I can't anymore online, so I apologize. My spirit animal, after the 8-question quiz that you can find in the comments, we'd like to know what your spirit animal is.
Can I guess? Okay, so knowing you, I'd say squirrel. Squirrel. Oh wait, no.
Squirrel.
How about a hummingbird that flies with intention and then stops and flies away and flies away, flies away, flies? Maybe like that? No. Oh, I know what it is. It's a butterfly.
My spirit animal is a butterfly.
Let's show the butterfly.
It's the best spirit animal of all. It is the most consistent.
Of course,
it's the most loyal. It's the most creative, and it's the best lover. It is also the most lover for life. And let me see. It's great at video games.
Let's see it.
And can finish a plate of spaghetti.
This is a starting bid of $100, and it's so worth it. I did get a sneak peek. It is so beautiful. Show it, Kevin. Look at the talent in that. It's just magnificent.
That's a Kevin Suker original, 2024, signed by me. You can have this for $101. That goes right to St. Jude's Ranch for Children. What I find really amazing is both of us chose green for a background.
Yeah, we did.
It's like our green series, right?
The reason I chose green is because the photo that I pulled off of to kind of give me a template was it had forest behind it. That's what I went green. I mean, your green is really beautiful. Mine is just sponged on, but I got lots of little colors in there, and you can see the different. It's shiny and all that stuff. Anyway, but yours is like pro shit. Did you buy that at a yard sale and take off the name and then just sign it?
I didn't. No, I actually painted this yesterday. I painted it because you sent me a picture and you posted up that challenge video on your Facebook page saying, "Look at me, Kevin, I'm already painting." And I went, "Oh shit, I got to paint too."
Yeah,
So
we had to get on that.
I ran to my local Walgreens and picked up this canvas and some paints. And here I am.
You asked me what size. These are 12 by 16s, right?
12 by 16. They're not framed, but I did kind of paint the edges of the painting. So if you have a purple room, this will look really good. If you have I don't know what else is green going to look great in green and orange. Really, really wonderful colors to work with. Ladies and gentlemen, paintings. Bid now. Get them while they're here. Thanks, Michael. I like yours too. And I tell you what, like, if this doesn't work and nobody decides that they're going to step up and donate $100 to St. Jude's Ranch for Children, let's just swap them, and I'll take your.
We'll buy each other's. We both have to put $100. We'll donate. We'll donate $200 to St. Jude's Ranch for Children. Right?
How beautiful would that be of our supporters to not support our painting? This will be a good litmus test, right? So if you want us to continue to paint, you'll finish the handshake. We did one hand. We came out like this. And you're going to come out with your other hand, and you're going to shake, and we are going to shake. We're going to close that deal, right?
Yeah.
We're going to
good sales.
We're going to make it happen.
Yeah. All right then. Listen, it's been great.